Hi, my name is Kuen and I work at Toloka. Toloka is a crowdsourcing platform. With its help, you can collect a lot of data in a very short amount of time. At Toloka, we believe that high-quality data is a crucial component of business success. And here's why. They say we live in an information age, and the modern economy is the knowledge economy. As time goes on, we get more and more information about the world around and about ourselves. Data is created and collected at every step. When ordering food, searching the internet, driving, people collect information, clean and process it, and structure it into useful data. We can analyze it, use it to make decisions, train algorithms, make scientific discoveries, and improve our quality of life. Modern business is extremely fast-paced. There are so many decisions to make every day, and these decisions need to be quick. You have to think on your feet to stay ahead of your competitors. But your decisions also need to be justified so that you don't take the wrong turn. To move in the right direction, you need to support your decisions with research. And to move fast, you need to do this research quickly. We're taking days, not months. IT and especially web technologists are accelerating this shift. They have also introduced ways to use collective and distributed intelligence hidden in the crowd. Businesses can tap into this external knowledge to support their processes. Our crowdsourcing platform, Toloka, is a tool that helps you make such data-informed decisions. This is the Wikipedia definition of crowdsourcing. You may be already using crowdsourcing and its fruits. Wikipedia itself is a great example of crowdsourcing because it's an enormous body of content contributed to by a huge number of authors. No single group of authors could create this kind of massive, multilingual encyclopedia. But regular people have made it possible by each making their own small contribution. And your social media marketing or PR team are probably taking full advantage of crowdsourcing tool. You receive feedback on social media, engage with customers, build relationships through contests and giveaways, and collect ideas and content. These types of tasks of crowd projects foster engagement, drive brand awareness, improve relations, and build your audience. But while that works with your existing audience, how do you test new markets? How do you find new customers that aren't yet informed and loyal? Crowdsourcing marketplaces can scale your crowd projects. You can launch email surveys and engage with respondents in other countries and markets. For us, crowdsourcing is an approach to problem solving that divides larger tasks into many smaller ones. These small tasks should be short and simple enough for anyone to handle them without special knowledge. If that's the case, we can invite many different people to complete tasks, each of them working on one small problem. The overarching job, therefore, takes care of itself. But the question is, where you find those people? You can, of course, put out a call for volunteers or invite experts. Alternatively, you can use an open marketplace platform with a controlled environment like Toloka. Toloka is an open crowdsourcing platform where everyone can register either as a performer, we call them Tolokers, or as a requester. The latter are companies, institutions, individual researchers, and machine learning engineers who need to collect or label data. The power of crowdsourcing is in numbers. Toloka has more than 9 million performers. Production runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without breaks, because there's always someone ready to take on new tasks. That's how everything gets done so quickly. Diversity is another strength of this approach. Our performers are varied by country, age, and education, giving us opinions from very different people. And since the tasks are simple, they are cheaper than your usual offline research. It's also scalable, and you can start or stop service whenever you need to. Crowdsourcing is a new style of management. You no longer need to manually select and hire experts to do routine tasks, then put them in a big open space office and ask them to do monotonous work for 8 hours a day. With crowdsourcing, you immediately have thousands of performers at your fingertips. Each of them can complete a small piece of your job, all while sitting at home in their pajamas. Crowdsourcing turns people management into an engineering problem. The quality of the data you obtain from a crowd project depends on the quality of the process, not on the competence of a single individual. However, this new style of management requires a new skill set. Instead of working directly with people, a crowdsourcing manager must be able to design an environment that's suitable for any performer. This environment should help new performers successfully complete a task without knowing anything about it beforehand. It should also guide them along the task so that they don't make mistakes. When you launch a crowdsourcing project, you face a standard set of problems. How do you ensure the quality of the data you obtain? How do you make sure you only get performers who write your instructions carefully? How do you stay within your budget and make the most of your money? We can break these issues down into clear scenarios. If you master these scenarios, crowdsourcing management will transform from something very vague into a clear methodology. And managers will transform into an entirely new kind of professional, crowd solutions architects. In this series of tutorials, I will share with you the story of one very important decision we made for our service. It was a complete rebranding of Toloka. But let's start with the basics. First, we'll talk about the 6 steps for launching a crowd-based project. Watch our next videos to learn more about crowdsourcing approach.